Welcome to an update video. This is not going to be a Legends of Runeterra video. This is going to be our Friday video. This is a channel update for a specific reason, and this is not clickbait. I am having a very existential crisis with the channel due to the latest Legends of Runeterra content and their plans. So I found the timestamp that I want to talk about this video right here. I know everyone's been talking about it, but not a lot of people have been talking about the reason I want to talk about it this time. Okay, I know that there's a lot of people that, I mean, I've seen their updates. Mogwai has seen it, Swim has seen it, all these other YouTubers and content creators have made their own version of this video explaining what it means for them or what they're excited for. But all of those people are the ones that are playing player versus player. I like to play the player versus computer, PvE is what people usually call it, and this is the Path of Champions. When I first started this, I knew there was a niche of this because I love playing this game, and sometimes I was having trouble beating certain champions or certain bosses, and I was wondering, why is that the case? What am I doing wrong? And just to give you a little bit of background, I've been playing this game for maybe about 6 to 8 months at most, so I haven't really been playing it too much, but I knew I fell in love with it. I was playing it for so long that I said, I'm just gonna make content out of it, and it seems like you guys kind of share the same interest in this game, and so which is why I've been getting a lot more views than I have subscribers. That means I have yet to grow out my audience. With that being said, please subscribe, please. It means the world to me. I'm trying to get monetized so that way I can make a little bit of money on these videos. But let's get into why I find this part and why interesting, and why it gave me this existential crisis. So check it out.
We spent 2020 focused on launch, and 2021 was all about exploration, discovering what was possible with new game modes like the Path of Champions.
In fact, more of you are playing the Path of Champions than all other game modes combined.
That is a very important statistic right there. That means the audience that plays Legends of Runeterra, a lot more people might be interested in watching the Path of Champions. It's a good version of Slay the Spire with League of Legends building with different items. It's something that you don't really see a lot in games that I think they're doing a fantastic job with, which is why I decided to do this. My theory is that if I keep on grinding, I will become this Path of Champions person, right? I will be the YouTuber that plays Path of Champions that people give like credit for. So please, it would make my dream come true for that, right? But let's keep watching it.
And we've also seen nearly double the amount of players since the mode launched. We hear you loud and clear, and we're already exploring ways to improve the features you're enjoying most. Before Dave walks you through how we'll do that, let's take a look at some highlights since launch.
We're not going to watch the highlights since launch. This is the part that gave me a little bit more of an anxiety attack.
Instead of playing through the same campaign for all champions, we want to give each champion an experience unique to their story. And
what that means is, if I am playing with Heimerdinger, I will not have the same boss battles as if I am playing Lulu, right? I think that's a very good thing because it stops me as a content creator from doing the same monotonous, I am playing against Zed, then I'm playing against Ezreal, or Ezreal first, then Zed, right? Oh, I have to play Sejuani again. Oh, Swain is killing me this whole time. And we've seen these kind of frustrations before. The bad thing about that is when you are a small creator and you want to have this search engine optimization for YouTube, you need to have keywords that point to your channel. So right away, having Swain, how to beat Swain, Swain guide, Path of Champions Swain, Runeterra Swain. Let's say that everyone's having trouble there, or everyone's having trouble with, I don't know, Victor, right? Caitlyn Victor, Victor guide. When this whole traffic is coming, it will no longer be pointing at my channel. It will be pointing to different channels. Now that's good. That's good because more people hopefully are able to enjoy the Path of Champions and create content for Path of Champions, like myself. It just sucks that I will now have to find a new way to search engine optimize my channel. But that's not the worst part, right? Creating better titles or thumbnails that can help me reach out into the Path of Champions search engine isn't the worst part. This is the worst.
And progression will mean more than just leveling up or getting new relics. You'll be able to chase specific items for new builds and customize how your champion legend plays through upgrades that are more intentional.
Right there. I don't want to stop at this guy right here. I feel like it's bad, so I'm gonna change it to something else. But that is the part that I feel is a little bit more concerning, is the fact that, you know, when I am making these videos, they are more based on, you know, when you have Heimerdinger with his deck, that means you are able to you kind of start with the same cards, right? Twist of Fate, you start with the same cards. And that is not necessarily bad, because it at least gives everyone an idea of, okay, I know that this content creator has the same cards. How is he able to beat this person when I can't, right? And creating this mode now makes it that, hey, you gotta go to the store, or however they're gonna do it. You gotta get these cards, and this is the build you have to make, which I don't really like as a content creator, because it forces people to think like me, exactly like me. I don't like that part of Path of Champions, because what I like to do at the very end is give a guide on, okay, this is the general idea of what you should be doing. You should work for fearsome blockers, or you should deal with healing so that way you can survive, or recall is amazing, is an amazing strategy against this champion, right? But now with this, it might feel, or at least I'm thinking forward, a lot of the content will be, this is the deck to beat this champion. This is the answer to this. This is the answer to, you know, beating this guy. And I don't really like that. I like the idea of it being slightly random, so that way you can kind of choose. So hopefully it doesn't become that, because that means that it will become stale for me, and it won't be that good overall. But let's that is mostly what my existential crisis was about. Outside of the other things, they don't concern me too much, on like the introduction of Jin, right, as a champion. That's cool. But with that in mind, I do want to bring up two things that are coming up to my channel. As you can see, it's all been the same thing, right? Path of Champions, Path of Champions, Path of Champions. But as I grow as a content creator, you have to think, is Path of Champions, does that give you enough unique and engaging content to make that your thing, right? If you remember before, a lot of gamers kind of go through that. They have this breakthrough game or this breakthrough core audience. And I don't believe that the Path of Champions gives me enough content for me to be satisfied, for me to be engaged with the content, and be able to provide a good experience for you guys, the viewers. And that does not mean I'm going to stop the Path of Champions. I think instead I'm going to do this weird adaptation where instead of 2 Path of Champion videos a week, it'll be 1 a week, and then 1 other Legends of Runeterra / video game variety one. I know that people hate when people are trying to branch out, but you gotta understand that me as a creator, especially while I'm growing, should not be tied to feeling that way, right? I want to explore different games, and you guys might like these games too. For example, I want to make videos talking about what my opinions are on Katarina in Legends of Runeterra. And that's not to say that I'm going to start playing Call of Duty or I'm going to start doing that, but there are a few categories that I'd really like to expand my channel into moving forward. For example, God of War is coming out, and I love God of War. In fact, I'm streaming it on my Twitch, right? I'm streaming the PlayStation God of War on my Twitch right now. The other thing is I want to play fighting games. They're very much like Legends of Runeterra, where it's a person versus person strategy game. However, the other thing that I like is that Riot Games is creating their own fighting game, and you better believe I'm going to play that game. that is our idea. Well, my idea on how I want to grow this channel. Not only just do Path of Champion guides, which I think are what are known as evergreen videos on YouTube, which means you can come back to them a year later and they should hold true. I really like those videos, but I think I also want to create more what I call hit videos, which are videos that are a little bit more exciting. They're a little bit more about catching those like cool highlights or funny things that are happening, maybe good discussion videos like essays that can bring in a larger audience. And so for us to grow, and keep in mind that I love making YouTube videos, but the goal that I have is very time restricted, and I'll let you guys know why in a very short amount of time. But essentially, I want to create videos that attract people, and the guide videos are the ones that people are able to continuously use, right? Think about it like Vsauce, right? There are people who create science videos and math tutorials that every single day there's 5, 10, 100, 1,000 people that look for that tutorial. However, having a Vsauce video where you talk a little bit more about the open space for in my case are video games, the open space of video games or any other sort of digital entertainment, brings in a wider audience for people to come and watch, and then maybe they'll enjoy my Legends of Runeterra content, right? And so that's what I want to do. The reason why I say it's very time constricted for me is the fact that I'm going back to master school. And that's nothing that's too like pivotal. For us, for example, I've been working full time. I have also been streaming 2 to 3 times a week every week, and I've been creating videos 2 times a week for the past 6 months, right? I've actually been streaming for about a year, and I've been taking it seriously for the past 6 months. And so I'm definitely trying to branch out on many different things as we keep moving forward on this channel and as my brand as a whole, right? We have to think that I am not just the Path of Champions guides. If not, that's what I would be naming my channel. My channel's Flores Lives or Flores Lives, right? That's me. And I need to brand my content, my character as that, not as the Path of Champions guides. Let me show you what I have here, right? First of all, I am not just playing Legends of Runeterra on stream. I'm playing Tetris, right? This was back in October. This was back in my old setup, right? And this is what we were doing, right? We were playing Mario. This was Mario week where I was playing as Mario, and I want to play more games. I have been playing God of War. I have been playing Mega Man. I, have been showing how to beat these things. Look at the life health on this boss, right? Right, I was able to beat it in one shot. That is what I am trying to do. That is the content that I want to keep moving forward, and that doesn't mean my channel is going to be a variety channel with just a bunch of different games. I don't want that personally. I want to make it very based on the things that I enjoy. Legends of Runeterra, making discussions on the video games and the meta, and being able to create other things like slowly branching out into fighting games, slowly branching out into cosplay. I start school in roughly June of this year, and so from that point forward I need to come up with a formula. And this Path of Champions, because they will basically blank out all my progress in YouTube videos, right, in May. That means I have literally no time. I have 1 month, and who knows when Path of Champions 2.0. It's not going to be May 1st. It could be May 20th, and I have basically 1 week before I start master school, right? So I literally have no time to experiment. So that is moving forward. I'm going to finish Path of Champions, but I'm slowly going to start turning more of a variety YouTube channel. So slowly go from Legends of Runeterra to Legends of Runeterra playing online with people, maybe laddering and finding fun games to play with other people, right? Maybe also include more analysis videos on my opinions on how champions can be redesigned, or maybe how I would like, okay, if I were to create a champion, this is how I would do it. Things that are a little bit more fun rather than just playing guides. So if you guys are here for guides, I know it pains me because I'm just starting my YouTube channel. I don't want to say to unsubscribe, right? Because we will still keep playing Path of Champions, but slowly moving forward from a voiceover to back into live. Let me show you something else. My engagement. I am slowly getting more people to watch, which I really enjoy. I really appreciate every single one of you. But my average view duration is 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes. My videos are roughly 22 minutes, and before, right, the more you go back, 27 minutes, you go back 34 minutes, right? These are things that I consider. An hour, right? And although they're getting pretty decent views, check this out, views 36, there's one that I really like to show off because it's a 1 hour video right here, an hour, and it got 200 views. That means that I can do a little bit better. I can optimize my videos so that even though they're an hour and they're mostly unedited, that we can grow this channel. But I just got to figure out what you guys want to see outside of just Path of Champions. Is it okay if my videos are a little bit longer and don't include as much editing as much, especially when I'm going back to master school? Is it worth just creating maybe 5-10 minutes of me beating just the champions? Is that all you guys want to see? Is it worth me making other types of videos? Please let me know. This channel is in its infancy stage. When I'm in master schools, who knows how much time I will have to dedicate to it. So I gotta find that formula. I gotta find that, what videos are the ones that are working and how long I need to dedicate to create these, because I really want to make this at least a part-time job, right? I want to make money while I work this hard to create this content for you guys. So please let me know. I appreciate all the support in the world. Like, it means a lot to me. And I will see you guys in the next one. We will finish off Twisted Fate. We will go into Yumi's Path of Champions. And honestly, there's no other champion that I really like. So we might finish off Caitlyn's, or I might just go into Misfortune. But we'll see which Path of Champions you guys like. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.